Alright, day 12. Here we are. Todd here. And I'm going to talk about golf. Why, you might ask? Because I can. And that's the Masters this weekend. That's the main reason. It's not like a devious under reason. That's it. I like watching the Masters. It's a weird thing. I didn't used to. If you had told me a couple of years ago that I would one day enjoy watching golf, I would say, why, Todd? What has happened to you that made you this way? But now, I kind of enjoy it. It's one of those things that you can sort of watch passively in a way that, I know that might sound negative, but it's not meant to. You don't have to put a lot of effort into watching it. It's often, it happens slowly, things sort of unravel, they can switch between different golfers. So unlike something like football where you have to wait 30 seconds between plays, or basketball where, if you get to the final 2 minutes, literally it'll take them an hour just to play that out because of timeouts and fouling and all of that. And baseball, which is just, one of those sports that is just kind of slow. Golf, at least when you're watching it on TV, seems like the most intense, action-packed sport around. There's always someone doing something, and it's kind of fun to watch. I don't know. Those are dumb reasons, and I'm sorry to any fans of baseball or other sports that I mentioned. But I think there's a lot to be said for watching golf, especially when it's something like the Masters, which, I mean, if you're not a golf fan, you probably don't care about, but it's a really big deal. It's the biggest deal in the golf sports world, I think. And it's sort of interesting. I think now it's sort of a fun time to be watching golf when you've got Rory McIlroy, Tiger still, people are still trying to guess if he's back or not. I think he's probably back, but whatever. And they just this weekend, they've got a 14-year-old competing in the Masters, and he shot a 73, and it's incredible. I don't know. That's what I have to say about that. I just think it's a lot of fun. I think it's sort of it's a sport that probably doesn't get a lot of appreciation. I can tell you personally that I have no love of golf myself. I can't play golf. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I think I had some friends that let me hit golf balls once with them at school, and I don't even know if I could hit the golf balls most of the time. I have terrible hand-eye coordination, so I would just try and hit it and just not, hurt someone, including myself. I'm not going to say I was entirely successful because I don't know if that's true, but I think one of the things that you learn when you're watching golf is that it's a sport. It takes practice, it takes determination, it takes definite skill and willpower, strength, not just physical strength, mental strength. It's so easy to see people on the last day who are in the lead just completely break down, and I don't know. I think there's something to be said for that. I don't know. So I will be trying to watch the Masters this weekend, and in future weeks I'll probably spend some weekends just sitting at home watching golf because it's kind of fun. It's relaxing. You can do it while doing other things, which is kind of nice. And probably doesn't sound like a great sales pitch for something like that, but that's my pitch. Um, that's kind of all I have to say. I'm gonna hopefully get to board games in a later video or books or whatever. I don't know what you guys want me to talk about, but can definitely say, having done this now for a couple of days, almost we're getting close to 2 weeks. We're not at 2 weeks yet, but we're close. It definitely increases my appreciation for what vloggers who do this on a weekly basis or even a daily basis, what they like, the amount of skill that takes is incredible. I don't, it's not something I can really take for granted now, I think. But yeah, so I think that's it for today. I don't know if you would consider these short by any stretch, but they are certainly not long. Can I just say I kind of appreciate videos that aren't super long? I mean, I get that some are. I just can't really handle long ones. Obviously, I'm watching Britney's that are longer because, you know, duh. But like some of the ones that are just like 10 or 12 minutes or 15 minutes, I'm like, cool. I don't know. I don't have that kind of attention span. I guess is what you'd say. I have a very short attention span, which is something I've learned recently, which makes it even more incredible, I think, or more likely that I think it's one of the reasons why I like watching golf, because it doesn't stick with one golfer. They sort of go around, and I just brought it back around. You see how I did that? That was real. That took some skill. I just took it in a different direction, and then I brought it back to golf. Ah, I feel really good about that, guys. I'm gonna end while I'm on top. Go out like Seinfeld, top of my game.